What was Japan's worst ever earthquake? There are three, unfortunately, depending on who you ask, the last of which is still wrapped in mystery and debate. You'll see why. The first is what everyone's probably thinking about, the 2011 Tohoku triple disaster. This was the worst earthquake in Japan by magnitude, cost, and national impact. On March 11th, 13 years ago, a 9.0 magnitude earthquake hit Tohoku, Japan, the fourth ever largest earthquake recorded globally. It triggered a 133-foot tsunami, insane, which caused the 3-reactor power plant meltdown in Fukushima. 19,759 people lost their lives and 2,553 people are still missing from that incident. And the power plant meltdown also forced 160,000 people to evacuate. The area is still recovering, but it would still not be Japan's deadliest earthquake. That would be Tokyo's 1923 Great Kanto firestorm earthquake, and the reason this was the deadliest is horrifying. September 1st, 102 years ago, a 7.9 magnitude earthquake hit Tokyo. It struck at 11:58 a.m. when a lot of households were cooking with fire stoves, and because a lot of Tokyo back then was built out of wooden structures, a massive fire began with winds from a passing typhoon turning it into a massive firestorm. Fuel depots ignited, and the earthquake broke a lot of the water mains that are used to put out fires. So some of these flame tornadoes lasted for days, and in the end, up to 142,800 people lost their lives or went missing. The deadliest earthquake in Japan's history. But some still list the 1707 Hoei earthquake as Japan's worst, which triggered Japan's most iconic volcano, Mount Fuji, to erupt and was exponentially complicated due to the disaster response model of the time. This was an 8.6 to 8.7 magnitude earthquake, and Mount Fuji erupting afterwards covered much of Shizuoka's farmland in 2 to 3 meters of ashes. A tsunami triggered by the earthquake also flooded many of the rice fields with salt water. No large-scale irrigation technologies means the salt water stayed in these fields for years. No mechanized clearing means that all the debris was removed by hand, and no ability to move food and water quickly meant that many agriculture-based domains faced bankruptcy, leading to years of famine, on top of 5 to 30,000 people losing their lives in the disaster. But Japan now has a highly advanced centralized disaster response model, earthquake-resistant architecture, and is much safer, but still a country built on the Ring of Fire is wild, so let's all stay safe.